Hello, we're going to be doing G67 1.3 ABC1 today. Pretty straight up. The absolute value of 6 is 6, and they'd like you to graph that. Let's see. Maybe put 0 in the middle. It makes sense, wouldn't it? 0. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put 6 over here. And so we graph that. The absolute value of 6 is going to be right there. Here's 6. The absolute value of negative 5, well, that's going to be a positive 5. Now, let's think about it. Are you going to have anything over here? We could, but not if there are problems like this, because those answers are always going to be positive. Now, this here, this could get interesting here. So let's see if we end up with anything over in the negatives. So the absolute value is 4 plus the absolute value of negative 4, which is 4. So this is going to equal 8. So 8 is going to be off here someplace. 7. Make 8. Oops. Put that point down. And let's see. We've got negative or 9 minus negative. So this is going to be just 9 minus 5. The absolute value that is. So that's going to be 4. So that's going to be here. And I should probably put down the points. This is point E. This is point A. This is point D. Point B is out here. And point E is 4. You got that one down. So number C. Okay. Well, let's see. The absolute value of this would be 7. It's going to subtract the absolute value of 2, which is 2. And I'm going to add the absolute value of that, which is 1. 7 minus 2 is 5. Plus 1 is 6. So C is going to graph out at 6 as well. So do A and C. Okay, and then this one here got this to be a positive 13 plus 7. That's going to equal 20. So let's put this point out here. Label it 20. It's not to scale, but that'd be F out here. Okay, stick it out there. All right, so we didn't end up with anything over there. So I guess we probably could have started my number line over here, or if I wanted to, I could have started with some things that were, I could have scaled it at 2. But you could have, let's just put a G here. You could have a situation where you could have something that's negative there with absolute values, because you could do like a negative 1, absolute value, minus 6. Well, the absolute value of 1, negative 1 is 1, minus 6 is going to be negative 5. It's going to equal a negative 5. And so G could have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could have been over here too. Okay, so it doesn't exclude it. Just weren't any in this example. This next section is real simple. This next section here, just remember that you have to do what's in the bars first. So on this one, you have to do 10 minus, this is the absolute value of negative 4 is 4. So that equals 6. Okay? And then you have to order these from greatest to least, descending order. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then remember that the absolute value of this is 16, the absolute value of this is 3, the absolute value of this is 30. So just taking a look at them, what's the greatest number here? The greatest number, well, the greatest number's got to be 30, right? Because the absolute value of negative 30 is going to be 30. So this one's going to be right here. Sorry, put the negatives outside. Negative should be inside the bar. And then let's look at it. What's going to be the smallest number here? Well, it's Same, just like this one here, the absolute value of that's going to be a positive 30. That's going to be the greatest, the smallest, because it has to be negative 32 over here. And you can fill in the ones in between using that same knowledge. I'm going to just help you with this one here. The additive inverses are numbers that are the same. Distance from 0 in both directions of the number line. When additive inverses are combined through addition, the sum is 0. So, scroll down here, the additive inverse of 3. Write the additive inverse of 3, well, it's got to be negative 3. And then graph 3 and its additive inverse on this number line. So here's 0. And 3 is 1, 2, 3, so this is going to be 3. And this is 1, 2, 3, this is going to be negative 3. And you can see that they're the same distance, 1, 2, 3 from 0 on the number line. So the absolute value of both of those is the same. Okay, I think that'll do. You should be able to work through the rest of the problems on your own. Okay, good. Thanks.